Hey everyone, it's Aaron with ChigenNucket Games here, and for this video I thought it would be fun to look at the first 3 episodes of the Pokemon anime and see just how many different Pokemon appear in those early episodes. As a side note, we're going to ignore the intro theme and the Poke Rap. Now that we're all on the same page, let's take a look at all the Pokemon in the first 3 episodes. The anime first aired in the US on September 7th, 1998. And 3 weeks later, Pokemon Red and Blue versions were released for the Game Boy. Here's a side-by-side of the show's opening scenes and the video game's intro. Ah, sweet continuity. And that brings us to the first Pokemon we're introduced to, Gengar and Nidorino. Where the game stops, the anime continues, and here's an Onix. Then we go from the high-stakes world of televised Pokemon battles to Ash's bedroom. There we see a bunch of Pokemon merchandise, and for the purpose of this video, they go towards our Pokemon count. In Ash's room, we have a Poliwag pencil sharpener. Very cute, 10 out of 10 would sharpen again. And like Ash, I'd make sure there's a pencil in its mouth at all times. We have a Voltorb alarm clock. Sadly, it doesn't look like it'll shock you awake. And no offense, it's got some pretty shoddy craftsmanship. Snorlax makes a brief appearance in the pilot episode as a pillow. There's something about Snorlax. People see Snorlax and think, man, that'd make a great pillow. Wait a minute, is that a Staryu on a garbage can? Yeah, I think so. Alright, it's official then. Staryu is trash. Clefairy is a piggy bank? I guess that's where Ash keeps his moonstones? And next to it is a Zubat mobile? Like the thing you put over a baby's crib? At first I thought this was childish, and then I googled baby mobiles for adults, and I get it. Of course, this being the night before Ash picks his starter Pokemon, we got starter hype. We see Squirtle, Bulbasaur, and Charmander on TV and this poster. Spoiler alert, Ash doesn't get any of those starters. At least not as his first Pokemon. His first Pokemon is... drumroll please... Pikachu! Yeah, Pikachu is a bit of a dick in the beginning, but trust me, he grows on you. So Ash gets Pikachu, some Pokeballs, and a Pokedex from Professor Oak. The Pokedex is a Pokemon encyclopedia. Point the Pokedex at a wild Pokemon and bada bing, bada boom, you're discovering Pokemon. The Pokedex introduces us to several different Pokemon over the first 3 episodes. Like Pidgey.
Pidgey is a flying Pokemon. Among all the flying Pokemon, it is the gentlest and easiest to capture. A perfect target for the beginning Pokemon trainer to test his Pokemon's skill.
And Rattata.
A forest Pokemon, Rattata. It likes cheese, nuts, fruits, and berries. It also comes out into open fields to steal food from stupid travelers.
Spearow.
Spearow has a terrible attitude. It is very wild and will sometimes attack other Pokemon and humans.
Pidgeotto.
Pidgeotto, an evolved form of the Pidgey. It is armed with sharp claws and dives from the sky to capture its prey. Unlike the more gentle Pidgey, Pidgeotto can be dangerous. Approach with extreme caution.
And Metapod.
Metapod, Caterpie's next stage. It has encased its body in a hard shell. This specimen reached this stage faster than any previously discovered Pokemon of this variety.
In the world of Pokemon, it's a Pokemon world. So let's take a look at some of the Pokemon in the environment. Chillin'. The first Pokemon we ever see in the wild is a Dodrio. The 3-headed bird apparently makes a better alarm clock than that Voltorb. Here's the peanut gallery of Pokemon. These Pokemon just watch as Ash gets chased down by some angry Spearows. Here's Sandshrew, probably asking themselves, WTF is going on out there? There's a group of Mankey who can't quite decide if they should help or not. Oh, looks like the opportunity passed. You'll get them next time, Mankey. We also get a glimpse of some of the Pokemon that live underwater. Here's a dopey Magikarp doing its thing. And oh god, here's an angry Gyarados doing its thing. Speaking of water Pokemon, Misty, a water Pokemon gym leader, lends a Goldeen from her Pokemon arsenal. To immediately recall it.
A water Pokemon can't battle on land. I was just warming up.
I guess we know which one of Misty's Pokemon should have actually been on Ash's trash can.
Dingle, 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 dingle.
Jesse and James have 3 Pokemon. Ekans, fun fact, Ekans is snake backwards. And Coughing. Another fun fact, coughing is the leading cause of asthma in the Kanto region. And there's one more. Oh, that I can't quite remember. What's their 3rd Pokemon? Oh yeah, Meowth.
That's right.
Chansey. Lots of people take Chanseys for granted. Those people think it's Chansey's nature to be caring and healing Pokemon, not realizing that Chanseys are on the front lines at every Pokemon Center. When I look at Chansey's face, that's the face of a Pokemon who's seen some shit. They've seen some shit. Look at that face. Let's talk about the next 4 Pokemon. We got some big names on this short list. 3 legendary birds are Articuno, Zapdos, and Moltres. And to round out the 4th corner, an Arcanine. Since inanimate objects got a pass in Ash's room, this ancient tablet depicting rare Pokemon had to go towards the counter. Have you been keeping track of how many Pokemon we've mentioned thus far? There's only a few more left. If ancient tablets and pencil sharpeners count, so does the Jigglypuff in the corner of this computer screen. I see you, Jigglypuff. You can't hide from me. Ash only captures 2 Pokemon during these episodes, both in the Viridian Forest. The Pidgeotto we mentioned earlier, and a Caterpie with a lot of heart. This little fella dreams of becoming a Butterfree. Don't worry, little buddy, one day. Oh yeah, and a Beedrill makes a quick cameo, much to Misty's dismay. Earlier we mentioned how the Pokédex is the literal encyclopedia of Pokemon. Ash's Pokédex must have been loaded with information only about Pokemon from Kanto, because when it's pointed at this next Pokemon, it says this.
There is no data. There are still Pokemon yet to be identified.
It makes sense that a Pokédex from Kanto couldn't identify that Pokemon, but I guarantee you a Pokédex from Johto region would have identified that Pokemon as none other than Ho-Oh, a legendary Pokemon from that region. Ho-Oh's appearance was a great bit of mystery added to the series from the very first episode. That's it. There was 37 Pokemon in the first 3 episodes of the Pokemon anime. 36 of them were from the Kanto region. That's the home of the original 151 Pokemon. 36 out of 151. That's about 24% of the entire Pokédex. In just the first 3 episodes? I did not think that they would pack that many in. Wow. This has been a lot of fun to talk about Pokemon with you. And I'm a Pokemon master of sorts, so look out for more Pokemon themed content in the future, and don't forget to drop a subscribe. Thanks for watching. Bye.